And I don't want to be a fearmonger because I'm kind of on the side that, okay, I don't think this flu is all that bad, but let's just pretend that it is, for, prepare for the worst, right? So let's prepare for the worst. So in other countries, you can see this coming. Now is your chance to prepare. You're not going to be able to hold up in an apartment complex and get your food from the store and isolate yourself from society like pretty much most people in this province are able to do right now. So what you want to do is get your supplies now before everybody starts to panic, or before the flu, if it is bad, is starting to affect people, because you don't want to be out shopping during a bad flu pandemic in your area. So get your masks now, get your food now, get ready now. It's coming. Summer's near, so that's a little bit of hope. But these flus can take normally 4 years to sweep through the world until there's enough people who are immune to it to slow it down, really. So it's going to take, probably, if this is a bad flu and it's not contained, it's going to take 4 years to sweep through the world. And hopefully we'll see summertime slow it down, which will give us a little bit of a respite. And possibly we'll start teaching again in the summertime. Usually we get 2 months off in the summertime here in China, and my thought is we're just going to take 2 months off now and teach during the summertime. But who knows? This is just a thought. A lot of people are asking me, oh, you got any inside information? What's going on in China? I'm shut in. I'm shut in on a 20-acre empty school campus, living in a dorm all by myself. There's only security and a few caretakers here, and then me. I don't know what's going on in China. All I know is from when I was out and about on my bicycle before everything got really strict, which was I would ride around my bike, nobody was out, there was very little traffic, very little people at the store. I would pass apartment complexes or condo complexes, and all of the condo complexes were gated in, gates were closed, security was checking people. If you didn't live there, you couldn't get in. I'm pretty sure some of these places are not letting people in or out unless it's a necessity, like they work at an essential business or factory or something. For example, if you work at the electricity coal plant, they're probably going to let you out to go to work because we still need electricity, we still need running water, we still need food. So unless you're involved in those kind of things, you're not going to get in and out of some of these places. So outside of all of these apartment complexes are security, and they're all taking your temperature, and you gotta sign a book. When did you come here? So yeah, it's very controlled. And the point is, now that I've been shut in here since, let's see, I've been here since I got out on Monday. I escaped, I escaped luckily. Rang my bell, they opened the door. Luckily the guard had a fast trigger finger for the gate, and he just pressed the button. Maybe he didn't know, or maybe he didn't realize it was me, and I just left. I just was like, yes. Got to the store, got some supplies. So that was Monday. So Monday was my last day out, and now it's Saturday. Yeah, so now it's Saturday or Sunday. Pretty sure it's Saturday. So now it's Saturday, and so I've been shut in since Monday evening, when they freaked out and finally let me in. Yeah, so the point is, I don't know what's going on. All I know is from what I hear from the news, just like everybody else. So what I do know, I'll tell you about. And pretty much I've told everybody everything. So, yep, I know this mask isn't going to help me, but nobody's going to infect me. UV radiation kills, and just the air in general is going to be killing these viruses. Who knows? Might be a super virus. It could spread in the winds. There's always that possibility. I don't know everything, but that's just my thought. My thought is people will get people sick. So me being close to people or indoors around lots of people, that's gonna get me sick. Not walking around outside. Walking around outside is not a problem, and if it is, we're all screwed. So anyway, I'm not really afraid of getting the viruses or the virus. I'm just taking care of my health because I think inevitably within the next 4 years I'm going to be exposed to it. We're all going to be exposed to it. And it's going to be different in every country. I lived in Thailand for 10 years, and it's going to be really different down there than it is here. Bangkok is an insane city. Lots of tourists, lots of people. We'll see what happens there, and watch Singapore too. Singapore's a trade hub. Singapore is already, the cases are already increasing a lot, so they're a hot spot as well. And watch China, not Wuhan. It's already out of the bag in Wuhan for sure. But watch provinces like my province, okay? Because we've got 431 cases here, 90 million people. But the measures that are being taken are very strict. If we cannot contain it here in Shandong or other Chinese provinces that only have a handful of cases like Shandong, then it's not going to be contained. There's no way anybody can get more strict, more stringent than the measures that are being taken here. So if we can't do it, nobody can. Just prepare for the worst, prepare for the inevitable, which I think it's going worldwide. It's going to take 4 years. Shit is going to hit the fan. Economy will suffer. So I don't know if it's better for me to stay here and weather the storm or go home. My thought is I can always, if things get bad, I can always go. I can always buy a plane ticket and go home. I'm a US citizen. Worst case scenario is they're going to quarantine me for 14 days. But I'm not from Wuhan, and so far it seems like they're allowing people to come in as long as you don't have a fever. As time goes on and we learn more, hopefully we'll realize, okay, it's just like the H1N1. Maybe it's more contagious. Seems like it's more contagious. But if it's only got a death rate like the H1N1, then we should kind of relax and start living our lives again, because like I said earlier, we don't want to destroy ourselves by halting the economy, because an economic collapse is probably might even be worse than the virus itself. So if it is just as deadly as H1N1, then we should just relax and continue our lives and continue the economy, in my opinion. If it's really bad, then I don't know. It's just gonna happen. It is what it is. So a big part of me still says, look, we need to live our lives. We can't live like this forever. All I can do is give you my own unique personal situation here in China. Let people know what's going on with me. Also my own personal opinions on the matter. And a disclaimer is, I'm not a doctor. I'm not an expert in this. So these are just my own personal opinions, and I'm learning a lot too every day. Oh yeah, I want to shout out to Sharon. She's like, oh, that mask is not going to work. I'm like, yeah, I know. You got a mask I can borrow? And I checked the comment yesterday, and she's like, yeah, I got one. How can I send it to you? I'm like, oh. So I put down my address, and I might actually get a mask, an actual virus mask. I forgot what they're called. But they're the special masks that can stop the virus. So she said I guess she's gonna send me one, which would be really nice. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And apparently, from what I heard, it's just a rumor, they're gonna start shipping again on Monday. So I guess today's Sunday actually. So they're gonna start shipping again on Monday. So I don't know if that's still on, but yeah, I'll be able to order things online. People are gonna be able to order things online, so they don't have to go out, and people can ship to me if they want to. So I gave her my address. If that mask actually arrives, I'll be very impressed. Thank you very much. And I'll probably do a little bit of shopping online as well, getting some things that I need or things that I want that will help get me through these days being shut in. And not just me, but everybody else who's shut in. They're gonna want to get supplies via shipping and the postal service here. So hopefully that'll start up again tomorrow. We'll see. That's about it. Stay safe, everybody. Prepare for the worst. Hope for the best. And I'll see you guys on the next video.